Good evening, gentlemen. How are you today? My name is Past Master Adams from Odenton Lodge number 209, and I'd like to take a couple minutes to and talk with you about communication. I listened to Past Master Fermain's episode on communication, and I was inspired to talk about what I feel as a past master and some of the lessons I've learned as being a past master of Odenton Lodge 209 and maybe reflect on what I can pass down on some of the lessons that I've learned. I think that as we communicate in several different ways. We communicate with our body language, our facial language, our nonverbal communication, and verbal communication. Some of our nonverbal communications, as I've learned through the years, is stronger than anything that we could say. Your body tells you a lot. And as a master, you learn a lot from that because as you try to ex- expel your knowledge or your supposed wisdom on members that you lead, you learn that how you move your eyes, your eyebrows, your face, your body demeanor, it says a lot. And people pick up on that. And they read that because they don't know you as well as you know yourself sometimes. So the first thing they do is examine your body language. They watch you, how you move your hand, how you stand, your personality. And when we have meet new people, which we are constantly meeting new people, all this says a lot about you. And when you speak and your words come out and interact with that person, it shows them that maybe this is the organization I want to join, or maybe this is not the organization I want to join. But it says a lot. So it's important as we as men, as Masons, we have to be watchful of this. This is not a lecture, but this is something that we could learn. It's something that I constantly have to work with, and I'm sure that many others constantly work with this also. Some of the other things we carry about us are our verbal communication, the tone we speak, the speed we speak, how clear are the words, what is it that you're trying to say. And as younger members come up and they see where you are, not necessarily as masters or past masters, but wardens, stewards, tilers, they all watch. Everybody's watching each other. So when we do our ritual and when we perform, it's important that we understand what we're saying, how we're saying it, the message that we're relaying. Worst Master Gonzalez has done a good job, a great job, and given us the meaning behind what we're saying and what we're doing. And Worst Past Master Fermain guides us in the steps that we take and corrects us a lot. We have Past Master Hanlon. He also attempts to correct us in many different ways, also with our uh, recital of the lecture and our catechism and stuff like that. So you can see how the different styles mix, but they also join in everybody to see how the different styles works for different people. We don't have one style fits all, but we have a style that is for all. And so that's the importance of that kind of communication. Now, I'm not the best communicator, but I try. And there's my style also. So I try to put different styles. I try to read a junior member's body language. I try to understand where he's come from, his culture. I try to understand why he's interested, what he expects to get out of being a Mason, and where does he expect to go as being a Mason? Why is he here? And so my communication, and I know that they're watching me or watching other people of Worcester Gonzalez's line, we're also watching them. So just a little something to talk about communication. Food for thought, more of a seed planter than um, a groomer or a tender. And but hopefully you can get something from this. So I like to end on a note, not only body communication individual, but communication as media wise. There's those types of communication. Um, so there's all sorts of communication out there, but it's important to understand it. Look at something from somebody else's point of view. Why are they reacting this way? Why are they not receptive to some of the teachings that Masonry has for you? And why are people receptive to the teachings that Masonry has? Who conveys it? Who best relates with people that are trying to receive the message or trying to give a message? Tell me, what is your thoughts? What do you feel? If you could, leave a comment. Let's discuss it and see if we can make it better and make us better. Because as we know how to communicate with each other as men in our micro environment, the things that we learn, we can spread out. And this in turn makes us better men. Have a good night.